For the third year in a row, the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College Football Program has multiple running backs from the Gulf Coast. And this year, the local trio even has its own nickname that second-year head coach Jack Wright didn't even know about until just a few hours ago. One of the many secret ingredients to the school's first state title since 2010 and perhaps its first national title since 1984. When was it brought to your attention that there was a running back university amidst your program?
Today. Apparently that's something our running backs coach has been kind of keeping under wraps.
RBU, that's what they say. RBU, yes sir.
From Poplarville to Moss Point and then back to Picayune, 3/4 of the founding fathers of Running Back University hail from the 6 coastal counties. And after more than 2,300 yards rushing across a perfect 11-0 record, those charter members are finally coming clean about their apparent secret society on Media Day. What do you have to do to be a part of Running Back U?
Hey, just run hard, you know what I'm saying? Run physical, you know. I don't know, man.
It's not for everybody, right?
Nah.
Austin Bolton, the former Poplarville Hornet, is the leading rusher of the bunch, sitting on more than 700 yards and 11 touchdowns.
We came up with RBU because we feel like we're the best running back in the nation, you know what I'm saying?
Next up, former Moss Point Tiger, Omni Wells. Credit him with more than 500 yards and 4 house calls. RBU, I mean, is there like a power structure? Like, is there a president and a secretary, you know?
Nah, we all is one. We all the president, so we all look at each other as kings.
And finally, Picayune alum Sean Anderson, good for 200 plus and another 4 scores. The lone freshman of the group is DeAndre House, who paces RBU with more than 7 yards per carry.
Sean's running styles that he's quick. He can squeeze through the smallest of the holes. Austin, he can break a tackle. He can jump over you if you're too low. I'm more of a downhill back. If it's my way, you got to get out of my way. Or if I want this, I'm going to get it.
All in all, the Bulldog backfield is second in the state in rushing, despite also leading the MAC-JC in passing touchdowns. It just goes to show there is no I in RBU.
Even though none of them individually had a huge number of carries based on what maybe some other running backs in the country had, the yards per carry and the touchdowns per touch tell the story.
I feel like we are the best for running backs. We made it state. We make big impacts on the game, so I feel like coaches start taking chances on us.
We all playing for our city and coming together. We making this whole coast our county, city, or whatever you like to call it. Those guys, we all have gained a brotherhood, and it's something that cannot be broken. And I love those guys, bottom of my heart.
Bolton says he remembers trading touchdowns with Anderson in a Poplarville Picayune game back in high school and found it to be crazy that the two ended up being roommates.